Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Light of Truth Tarot. My name's Denise. I do collective readings, so this may or may not be your storyline or timeline. Just make sure to take what's yours and leave the rest for somebody else. Remember, time is fluid in space and time. I'm going to go right into this reading right now. Soul's Whisper. Your soul's been whispering to you. It wants to tell you your truths. But you can only receive those truths when you listen closely and when you're in quiet moments. It's guiding you toward your authentic path, which is to speak your truth. Because you've stayed silent long enough, you need to speak up and stand your ground and state your perspectives. You arise to a higher vibration when you do this and when you let your voice be heard on the situation. Because when you honor yourself and you recognize the hard work that you put in, you will accomplish anything that you want. So you need to be proud of that. You do. You need to be proud of where you've been and what you've done. But there's something your soul wants to tell you. Some truth that you're not seeing correctly. And this could be with a person, place, or thing. And it looks like your soul might be telling you that you need to follow your passions. You need to break free of whatever this is. Because whatever this is, it's going to lead to your abundance. You have boundless possibilities. So you need to detach and open up. But you need to strategize and plan and consider all your options. The more you study and have a caring connection with the divine and keep your faith and give compassion to people, you'll receive your abundance. There's choices that you've had to make and you've had to be patient, but you need to release any judgment you have and trust in yourself. Being alone is the only way you find those answers. So take a chance and connect to your intuition, because your inner peace is what you strive for. You're going to be getting a fresh start. Messages from the past do the collective need to work on in the present? What are the messages from the past the collective needs to work on in the present? Persecution and inquisition, imprisonment or slavery, and trust and faith. You had taken vows in another life. You're a high priest or priestess that was persecuted, and you were imprisoned, but you had faith. You had to trust in your faith when you were imprisoned. You had to trust that everything was going to work out okay. Let's see what these cards say. Let's see, persecution. You drew this card as validation of your suspicions. You were accused of witchcraft, being a heathen, or any other crimes in the past. You suffered greatly as a result of the ensuing persecution, and the fear has carried forward into this life. In the past, your character and behaviors were examined publicly, and you were blamed for crop failures and deaths that had nothing to do with you. Your neighbors and the government said that you were casting spells, which was a capital offense. In reality, you were a good-hearted person, as you remain to this day, who had the ability to see into the future and to use energy for healing purposes. That lifetime has made you very sensitive to gossip and rumors. If someone falsely accuses you now, you become fearful and upset because that's the behavior that led to your painful death in the previous life. You may also be afraid to openly admit that you're still a talented healer and psychic. Unconsciously, you're keeping your spiritual skills a secret to avoid recreating the pain of the past. To heal from this, know that in this current lifetime, spiritual teachers and healers are revered instead of feared. You agreed to incarnate at this time because your hard-won knowledge from previous lifetime is needed in this world, and the fact that you're back on Earth shows that no one can harm you permanently or prevent you from pursuing your spiritual path. Oh, that is very profound. This card signifies that for imprisonment or slavery, this card signifies that you were imprisoned as a slave. Your rights were taken away from you as well as your dignity and freedom. You are now free, but you still harbor fears related to that lifetime. For example, you may feel claustrophobic in confined spaces or on airplanes, or you may have developed a form of Stockholm Syndrome where you feel empathetic towards those who cause you abuse. On the other hand, your experience can also make you feel exquisitely compassionate towards those who suffer. You may devote yourself to defending underdogs and bringing more love and justice to this world. To heal any residual fears from that previous lifetime, remember the detail of the past life to loosen the shackles and free yourself from the symptoms. Channel your altruistic feelings and tendencies into helping society. Acts of kindness and compassion heal the individual as well as the world. Trust and faith. The question that you're asking today is connected to the level of trust and faith that you have. These two qualities affect the amount of fulfillment, peace, and joy you experience. If you find that you don't trust yourself, others, or even life itself, the reason may be rooted in prior lifetimes. This card may also indicate a past lifetime where you were betrayed by a specific person who is in your current life. This is also true with respect to the amount of faith you have in the universe or God. Look at the other cards that you drew surrounding this one for clues as to which lives may have shattered or boosted your faith or trust. You drew this card as a sign to have faith and trust that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. While it's true that you learn from your past, it's also important to live in the moment without clouding it with your past pain. And if your faith and trust issues are directed at certain individuals, listen to these feelings as they may be red flag warnings to heed. You can forgive someone from your past lifetimes and also follow your inner guidance to avoid him or her if it is a warning to you to distrust this person. So that's very profound. Please make sure to go within to see if this is your message. Divine gifts. What are we talking about for the collective? Catapromancy. You're being called to explore the past, present, and future by tuning into the frequencies of the universe with a mirror. You may be able to do mirror work. Or someone's doing mirror work on you. Spell work. You're being called to explore, identifying, raising, and directing energy with the intention of bringing forth an outcome. So someone may be doing spell work on you, or you may be a witch. You may be doing spell work yourself. And charm casting. You're being called to explore working with charms, small objects, and trinkets to receive and interpret intuitive messages. So someone may be using charm casting to get information about you, or you may be doing charm casting yourself in your own daily rituals. Messages. Devouring mother. Someone's selfish. They manipulate your emotions. They have dependency on your energy. They gaslighted you. They tried to get you to have guilt trips and be codependent on them. This person, place, or thing. Horseshoe. They want luck to pass you by. They want you to be disappointed in connections. They want you to make mistakes and not to stand up for yourself. Water. You're protected from negative forces. You've purified your energy many times. You've gone through many life changes. You're being given a new life because of everything that you've faced on your path and what you've learned. And 2 cards. Worth the effort. You need to embrace challenges as new opportunities. And the universe knows that you're dedicated on your path, and that this dedication will lead to rewarding discoveries. And Spirit speaks. You need to seek advice from the universe. You need to not judge others. Because when you don't judge others, your path is being illuminated. You need to stay open. You need to embrace your life spontaneously and trust that the journey remains open. There has been unexpected twists and turns along your way, but you've been guided by the divine. The universe has been guiding you on your path. What are the messages from the soul? What are the messages from the soul? What are the messages from the soul? Holy Spirit, angels. Your soul's purpose. When your soul, during the birthing process, discovered your purpose, you have unique abilities. You receive all your answers from within. You connect to your higher self. You let your intuition guide you. You have so much self-love for yourself. You've been busting through any limited beliefs that you ever had. You discovered your self-worth a long time ago. And you haven't allowed other people, places, or things to stop you. It's been a difficult road for you. But you've been more moving forward. You're really prepared. By walking the hard life, the hard path in life, you've learned a lot. You're going to be gifted a long life because you've learned so many happy things. You've had a lot of happy instances in your lifetime. Even when you were alone, they were happy. But you're going to be old, healthy at an old age. And you may be a lone wolf. You seek solitude. You thrive when it's quiet, when you can hear your thoughts. You've done your inner child work, and those scars from childhood are being broken. You've broken those contracts. Right now, in this time of your life, you're looking for true love. You're looking for someone that can give you a long-term relationship, that's selfless, that gives you unconditional love. You've been seeking these answers for a long time. It could be 25 years or more. You've been searching for this. You've been searching for answers. You've been speaking your truth this whole time. The person that you're meant to be with in this lifetime, you're going to share a mission. This is a present from the divine. You're going to receive victory, and any enemy that has tried to defeat you will receive their karma. There could be someone in a community who's starting to change their perspective in things. They're seeing through the lies and delusions. They're seeing your source of light. They felt your light. They know you have a lot of wisdom. And that inspires this person because you've already mastered your life. You've already mastered your life. Let's see what other messages. Oh, 2 cards. Beyond illusions, you need to go beyond the illusions of every day and see who your true self is and bring that forward to the world. Because when you bring that out, the illusions are going to stop. You're going to have a breakthrough in reality and you're going to understand everything better. You go within, you have inner dialogue with your higher self. You know what your true feelings are and what you deserve. You're making continuous growth. Life is about growing. You embrace this growth because you know it leads to your personal and spiritual development. You're making progress. With energy harmonization, you're aligning your chakras so that your energy matches your higher self. You're achieving that higher vibrational balance. And right now, you're in alignment. You've been given a lot of blessings with blessings of the celestial. You've been moving through life with grace. And with self-transformation, you have embraced yourself on this journey. It's been an evolution for you, and you have grown. You reinvented yourself, and that's because you listened to your inner voice and you broke through any boundaries that somebody put in front of you, any person, place, or thing. You're using your creative expression right now, and it's guiding you to new ideas. You know who your true self is, and you're expressing this. You're living authentically. And you've discovered and you're aware of yourself. You've been observing others and receiving your insight, because the spiritual journey that you're on, you're growing. You're growing as a person. You've had a lot of emotional healing that you've had to recover from. But you have so much light. Your soul has so much light within you, and it guides you. You're having a spiritual awakening, and your spirit guides are guiding you. Your revelation is just around the corner. So with confidence and courage, move forward. Breeze of change. Feel the gentle breeze of change inviting shifts and transformation into your life. So you need to allow these changes that are coming in to happen. Verdant vitality. Channel the verdant vitality of lush landscapes, thriving and flourishing in abundance. You could be an air sign, or there's an earth sign here. Air and earth energies are out here. So you need to channel things. You may need to go out in nature and ground yourself. And there's an avalanche release. You need to reflect and release on stagnant energies like an avalanche. Allow the avalanche's momentum to carry you forward. So you need to allow, you may be having a tower right now, but it's not a bad thing. Towers are not bad. Very strong air energy, and there's earth energy out here. Winds of change, very strong air energy. Embrace the ever-shifting energies of the air, inviting change and fresh perspectives into your life. So you need to allow this change to happen. You need to go within. You need to ground yourself and figure out what you need to be doing right now. You're a little confused because there's thunderstorm revelations out here, plus that avalanche of release. Because you're experiencing a thunderstorm, a revelation right now that's shaking things loose. You're having some insights and awakening your dormant awareness. And now we have water energy. So there's earth, really strong wind and water. So you need to embrace the mystic monsoons where emotional rains bring forth healing and renewal. So you may need to go out, like I said, in nature. Go sit and reflect near water, any type of water. It could be a stream, a river, an ocean, a lake. But you're being asked to go out in nature. Because when you reflect, your aura is going to get cleansed and you're going to have a spiritual awakening. It's going to awaken your creativity. You're going to have, all of a sudden, you're going to embody that divine essence that flows through everything. Because you're able to adapt. And you've lived your whole life with grace. You have. What's a message for the collective? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What is the message for the collective? Holy Spirit, Holy. Message for the collective. Fire of confusion. You're a mystery to people because you explore the unknown. You unleash, with the dance of fire, you unleash your creativity and your passions. Because you give strength to other people. You inspire other people with the source of enthusiasm. You unleash your creativity and you're turning your dreams into reality with the flame of creation. And that's because you've been self-reflecting and you're being authentic with the mirror of fire. So right now, the universe is giving you the new opportunities and beginnings with the flame gate. You've walked a path that other people wouldn't. And other people couldn't walk that path. What's the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective? So in the spring, you had planted some seeds. You made a plan. You were trying to prepare for something. And you were putting in the hard work. And you're being asked with Jupiter to take action on something. There's some passion that you're pursuing, and this will lead to new opportunities and your fortune. You've been going within and reflecting and doing your shadow work. You've been diving really deep. You're in the hermit energy right now. So you're in a void period, and you're not allowing people, places, or things in your energy right now. And that's because you're trying to do your inner child healing, because you're really wounded. You've learned, you've discovered yourself through this inner child healing and shadow work. You're able to apologize and forgive people without any guilt. You're allowing that forgiveness to flow, even if you don't forget what happened, because you can still forgive. This has been really strong emotional baggage that you've been talking with the universe about, that you've been confessing about. But with everything, Pluto, you've been letting go. You understand that with endings, you're able to transform and you're able to use your power for good. Message. Oh. You've had a lot of patience in this lifetime, but you're still being asked to practice that patience, because eventually everything's going to work out for you. Your presence, people can feel your presence. When you come into a room, they understand who you are. You need to soar. You need to let go of things and soar. You need to stop dimming your own light. You've had a lot of bravery. You walked a tough path. There are a lot of decisions that you had to make that you felt were right in your life. But you're speaking up now. You're speaking your truth. You're believing in yourself, and that's because you've opened up. You made those hard choices and you focused on where you needed, and that's because you have faith. You've always had faith that the universe had your back. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of cards that are falling out right now. I should say 2 cards. Flames of passion. You need to do what you're passionate about, because for a long time you've been trying to seek balance. You've been doing a dance between your light and dark. And you need to get out of that chaos energy and go within with the valley of shadows and do that spirit, that inner work, that inner child work. You're going to be moving fast. You're going to be pushed forward really fast. And that's because you've broken through all your obstacles in life. You're able to do what your heart's desire, what your heart is learning for. You have one last move that's going to bring you to your fortune. And that's because you're staying in the present. You're allowing things to blossom. You embrace stillness in your life. And you have a lot of clarity. You've trusted your inner compass to illuminate your path. And your soul right now is trying to move you in a direction that your soul wishes to go and explore. So you're going through a transformation just like a butterfly. Your higher wisdom is exploring and expanding your horizons. That's what your higher wisdom is telling you, is to explore your options. Expand your horizons in life. Because you're allowing the unknown to come into your life. You're allowing the flow between you and the universe. You're allowing that flow between you and the divine. Other messages for the collective. Coral Castle. Live with intention and purpose, aligning your actions with your deepest values and desires. So you need to stay aligned. You need to be your true self at all times. And with the echoes of Atlantis, you're having a rebirth right now, and you're transforming. There's something that's coming to an end, but there's new beginnings. You need to follow your heart. These new beginnings, you need to follow your heart, because that's going to guide you to your true purpose. It is. It's going to guide you to your purpose. If you follow your heart. Message for the collective. Message for the collective. Message for the collective. Holy Spirit. Message for the collective. Rose quartz. Number 31, rose quartz. Oh, 31. Rose quartz is self-love, gentle reflection, and integration. Rose quartz is a soft pink crystal, sometimes containing white striations. It is revered for connections to the heart, relationships, and self-love. Rose quartz is gentle yet powerful stone that supports you in learning about yourself and integrating your self-love. The rose quartz card sends a reminder that you are meant to embody authenticity through self-love. True authenticity means going within to recognize who you are and eventually showing your truth to the world. It's time to let go of the worries or fears connected to how others perceive you. Rose quartz is calling you deep into your heart space to witness what you love about yourself. This crystal wants to wrap you in the energy of soothing grace. Begin by meditating either on your own or following a guided experience focused on self-love. Visualize rose quartz in your mind or hold a piece in your hand. Then use a journal to reflect on the following questions. What do you love about yourself? What are the qualities I possess that are hard for me to love? What would it feel like if I accepted the less desirable parts of myself? How can I find more self-compassion? These reflective questions and rose quartz come together to expand the full spectrum of who you are. There are always more depths of yourself to explore, so be patient with this journey and allow the healing frequency of rose quartz to support you. Reminder, cultivating self-love allows you to be fully authentic. So when you do daily work on yourself and go within and meditate, you're being your authentic self. You're figuring out who you are truly. But you need to speak your truth. You need to put yourself out there in the world. You may have fear about this, but you need to do it. And go within, because your soul tribe, your spirit team, they'll guide you in the directions you need to go. So the angels want to tell you 8888. So 4 8s. Your personal power. You have material and spiritual abundance. Your wealth and resources are coming in. You're a force to be reckoned with, and you're balanced. You have a lot of confidence. You're going to receive material gain. There's an epic romance that's going to come into your life. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. So you need to use your spiritual gifts for good. You need to gain clarity on who you really truly are. Speak that truth out into the world. One, 2, 2, 1. Take an initiative. You're being asked to take initiative. There's going to be a change. You need to stay You need to have that optimism. There's joy all around you. You've been communicating with the divine and receiving his messages. There's good news coming in. And you're staying really high vibed with your expressions. Work with what you have right now, and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge all your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. In 4, 4, 4, 4, blessings in disguise. The obstacles that you had and the hardships that you have endured gave you strength. It built your character, and you had a unique experience in this lifetime. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through those because you got this. You're really strong. You have great strength. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor, and you will not suffer any losses. You may be suffering right now or feeling lost, but you need to go within. Some things may fall apart in your life, but remember, rejection is your protection. You're building the framework for something much better in your life, so you need to hang in there. The divine is telling you to be patient and hang in there. Well, I'm going to leave it here. I thank you for stopping by my channel and supporting me. I want you to have a great day, and thank you very much.